Hi guys, I'm making another lunch for us for tomorrow. So I have some salami, some pepperoncini, some marinated artichokes, some mozzarella, and some orzo pasta that I've added some Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and some of that Italian dressing. Everything is in the bowl. You can add anything you like to this, like olives, but I don't have any. I mean, anything you like from maybe antipasto platter, anything goes in that pasta salad. And this 2 days, and I'll keep in the fridge for a whole week. Another tip also, if you're packing a lunch or if you're not, I mean, it's whatever. I add cucumber and tomatoes right before I eat it. So if I will pack it, I will do the cucumber separately. So then right before you eat it, you can just mix everything. So it's really dark outside, raining. It's about noon right now. And I wanted to make a quick tomato confit. It's not quick, that's a lie. It's quick to put together. But it takes so long to roast some cherry tomato that were looking a little sad. And I would usually put in the freezer for stews and soup. I saw this little recipe of tomato confit that sounds amazing, especially now that the weather is changing and we're getting away from stews. And so that sounds like really good on some bread or in a salad. I mean, I can't wait to have it. So I've halved the tomatoes. This is my herb salt that I made this past. No, not winter. At the end of summer, I harvested all the herbs that I had, and then I cured it with all the salt and blended everything with garlic and onions, so it's super. And I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. I did some olive oil, and I'm going to salt this with my herb salt liberally. I don't really know how much, but I'm going with it. Okay, now some of that Italian seasoning. I probably would have wanted some rosemary, but there's rosemary already in the salt. Like fresh rosemary, I have some in the garden, but it's raining, so I don't want to mix. Have it. This looks so good. So if you're worried about your house being too hot, because it is getting a little warmer, this goes into our 230-degree oven, 2 to 3 hours. So really low and slow. And I hope it turns out, or else you'll just see what happens. If it's not good, I'm still going to show. This is what the tomatoes look like out of the oven. I've let it cook in there just shy of 2 hours because I think it looks good. And I'm just waiting for it to cool down. Pack it in a container with some olive oil, some garlic, definitely some more. Guys, this is what it looks like. I've added a lot more Italian seasoning, really good olive oil, and 1 clove of garlic that I've sliced. I was debating about the garlic, but then I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it. Doesn't that look so good? That would be amazing on like some ciabatta and like ricotta, or in a sandwich with like some fresh basil and mozzarella, or pasta. Blend this and make like a, like roasted tomato pesto. Oh, that sounds so good. I have to make that. Sorry, I'm so awful at filming and like just like mixing things. I just realized how bad that was, but I'm going to keep it because I will not repeat myself, and it's just me. You need to smell this. If you love garlic, you can add more. I only had 1 clove of garlic left for this week, so that's all that's going in there. So now I'll have to come up with like a lunch. I think that would be great for like lunch, so I can make sure I go through it. Leftover oil. Don't throw that away. Like that would be so good to marinate some chicken with that oil because it's so flavorful. I have like a million of ideas right now. I will have to try to film all that stuff if I get update. Hopefully the last one. I just had a little bit of bread with just the oil. It was so good. It was so good. Like I could just keep that and just eating this whole thing. It was delicious. So I don't think I will ever buy like jarred sun-dried tomato in oil again ever, because this tastes so much better and that much either. And now that summer's coming, if you're like growing tomatoes and stuff, this is the way to go. Like, I need to have this all winter long in my fridge. So good. This is so good. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment, like, do you guys do this? Have you ever done this? Because I cannot believe I have never done this. And guys, so it's been 2 days since I've made the roasted tomatoes, and it's really late right now, like 9:30, and I'm totally making lunch for tomorrow kind of late, so I decided to use some naan, and I had some arugula and some fresh mozzarella. So this is what we're going to have tomorrow for lunch, and just gonna put it in the oven until the cheese melt nicely. So I can't wait. I hope the pizza out of the oven. Also, I wanted to say I added some Italian seasoning right before I put both of them in the oven. It smells really good. I mean, looks fantastic.